Hello, and welcome back to the English Circle, the podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're talking about something that almost every English learner struggles with, and honestly, even native speakers sometimes find tricky. The question we hear all the time is, I know the words, but how do I keep the conversation going?
Yes, you can have all the vocabulary in the world, but if the conversation hits a wall, none of it matters. That awkward silence, the moment when you've both said, nice weather today, and now, nothing.
Oh, that silence. It's so uncomfortable. Your brain starts racing. Should I say something? What should I say? Oh no, they're looking at me. Quick, think of something.
Today, we're going to solve that. You'll learn the secret structure of natural conversation, how to ask the right questions, how to respond in ways that invite more talk, and how to rescue a conversation that's dying. No more awkward silences.
Because conversation isn't about having perfect words, it's about connection. Let's learn how to keep that connection flowing.
Alex, let's start by understanding why conversations stall. It's not usually because people don't have things to say, it's because they don't know how to build on what's been said.
So it's like a game of tennis. If you just hit the ball back, the game continues. But if you hit it into the net, it stops.
Perfect analogy. In conversation, every statement is like a ball coming to you. How you return it determines whether the game continues.
And some people hit the ball back in a way that's impossible to return, like a simple yes or no.
Exactly. Today, we're learning to be great tennis players of conversation. To keep any conversation going, use the F.L.O.W framework. It's a four-step process that works in any situation.
F.L.O.W. I love that. Conversation should flow.
F. Follow up. Don't just answer, ask a follow-up question. L. Listen for hooks. Every sentence has something you can grab onto. O. Offer something of yourself. Share a related experience or thought. W. Widen the topic. Expand to something broader or related.
This is like a map for conversation. Let's break down each step.
The simplest way to keep a conversation going is to ask a follow-up question. But not just any question. Questions that show you're listening.
What's the difference between a dead-end question and a flowing question?
Great question. Let me show you. Dead-end question. Do you like your job? Yes. Silence. Flowing question. What do you enjoy most about your job? Answer requires more than yes or no. Dead end. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, thanks. Flowing. What did you get up to this weekend? Invites a story.
So, open questions, who, what, where, when, why, how, keep things moving. Closed questions kill the flow.
The second skill is listening for hooks. Every sentence has words you can grab onto and explore further.
Like finding something interesting in what they said?
Exactly. Listen to the sentence and spot the hooks. I went to Italy last summer and had the most amazing pasta in Rome. Hooks you could grab. Italy. Oh, I've always wanted to go to Italy. What was your favorite city? Summer. Was it very hot? I went in spring and it was perfect. Amazing pasta. Tell me about this pasta. What made it so amazing? Rome. Did you get to see the Colosseum while you were there?
So every sentence has multiple possible paths. I just need to listen and choose one.
The third skill is offering something of yourself. Conversation is a two-way street. If you only ask questions, it feels like an interview. If you only talk about yourself, it feels like a lecture.
So I need to share too.
Yes. After they answer, add something about yourself. It creates balance and invites more sharing. Example. Them. I went to Italy last summer. You. Question. Oh, what was your favorite city? Them. Florence was incredible. You. Share. I've always wanted to go there. I studied Renaissance art in college, so seeing the David in person would be a dream. Them. Oh, you love it. The Uffizi Gallery is...
So question plus share equals natural flow. It shows I'm engaged and relatable.
The fourth skill is widening the topic. When a specific topic runs dry, you can expand to something broader or related.
Like zooming out?
Exactly. Examples. From specific to general. Speaking of Italian food, what's your favorite cuisine overall? That's interesting about your trip. Do you enjoy traveling in general? From past to future. Now that you've been to Italy, where do you want to go next? From personal to universal. It's funny how travel changes you, isn't it? Have you found that? From topic to related topic. You mentioned loving pasta. Are you a good cook yourself?
So when one path ends, I can create a new path by widening the lens.
Let's put it all together. You're in the kitchen with a colleague. They say, I'm so tired today.
Old me? Oh, same. Silence. New me using F.L.O.W. F. Follow-up. Oh no, did you not sleep well?
Yeah, my baby was up all night.
L. Listen for hooks. Baby, up all night, tired.
O. Offer something. Oh, I remember those days. My nephew had colic and my sister was exhausted for months.
It's so hard, right?
W. Widen. Speaking of sleep, have you tried any of those white noise apps? My friend swears by them.
Perfect. You turned a one-line complaint into a whole conversation.
Now, a professional setting. You meet someone at a conference. They say, I work in digital marketing.
Follow up? Oh, interesting. What area of digital marketing do you focus on?
Mostly SEO and content strategy.
Hooks, SEO, content strategy, offer something. Nice. I've been learning about SEO for our company blog. It's a whole science, isn't it?
It really is. Google changes algorithms all the time.
Widen. Speaking of algorithms, have you noticed how social media has changed in the last few years?
Oh, totally. Instagram is basically a video platform now. Beautiful, professional, engaged, and the conversation keeps flowing naturally. Sometimes you hit a natural lull. It happens. Here's how to rescue it.
The Awkward Silence Rescue Kit.
Try these. This is nice. I don't often get to just chat like this. So, random question, what's the best thing that happened to you this week? I'm curious, how did you get into your field? We've covered so much. Is there anything you've been wanting to ask me? Okay, I always ask people this. What's a hobby you're obsessed with right now?
These are like conversation life preservers.
Let's build your conversation flow toolkit with go-to phrases for each situation. To ask for more, tell me more about that. What was that like? How did that come about? Really? What happened next? That sounds fascinating. Can you elaborate? To show you're listening. Wow, that's incredible. I know exactly what you mean. That must have been... I can totally relate. That reminds me of... To transition smoothly, speaking of which, that makes me think of... On a similar note, that's interesting because... That reminds me... To invite them to ask you, I'd love to hear your take on this. What do you think about? Now I'm curious, what about you? Enough about me. What's your story? I've been talking too much. How about you?
Tell me more about that is magic. It shows interest and keeps them talking.
Let's look at what not to do. Killer number 1. One-word answers. Them, how was your weekend? You, good. Conversation dead. Killer 2. Not reciprocating. Them, I love hiking. You, oh. Silence. No follow-up, no sharing. Killer 3. Interrupting. Them, I was telling her that. You, that happened to me once. Cuts them off. Makes people feel unheard. Killer 4. Only talking about yourself. Them, I went to Paris. You, I went to Paris too. I stayed at this amazing hotel. Never asks about their trip. Conversation becomes a monologue. Killer 5. No questions. Just making statements without inviting response. Feels like a lecture.
The opposite of flow is frozen.
Here's a simple guideline. Aim for 50-50. You talk about half the time, They talk about half the time.
How do I know if I'm balanced?
Check yourself. If you've been talking for more than a minute without asking a question, pause and ask them something. If they've been talking for a while, show you're listening and then add something relevant. If you notice you've asked 3 questions in a row without sharing anything, add something about yourself.
So it's like a dance, back and forth, give and take.
Alex, here's the ultimate secret. All the techniques in the world won't work if you're not genuinely curious about the other person.
So it's not about performing, it's about caring.
Exactly. When you're truly interested in someone, the questions come naturally. You want to know more. You listen because you care. That authentic curiosity is the best conversation skill of all.
So the techniques just help me express that curiosity.
Yes, they're the vehicle. Curiosity is the fuel. Let's recap the F.L.O.W. framework. F, follow up with open questions. L, listen for hooks in what they say. O, offer something of yourself. W, widen the topic when needed.
And your conversation flow challenge is this. This week, in at least 3 conversations, practice one element of F.L.O.W. Maybe focus on follow-up questions, or practice listening for hooks, or try to balance 50-50. Notice how the conversations feel different.
Alex, what's your favorite follow-up question now?
Tell me more about that. It's simple, open, and shows genuine interest.
Perfect. Listeners, now it's your turn.
In the comments, share a time when a conversation flowed really well, or a time when it died. What happened? What could you have done differently? Let's learn from each other's experiences.
If this episode helps you keep conversations flowing, share it with a friend who's always worried about awkward silences.
Subscribe to the English Circle, the podcast, for more episodes that help you connect, not just speak.
Remember, conversation isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested. Stay curious, and the words will come. Keep the conversation flowing, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.